Hey Pisces, welcome to your past, present, future reading. Apply this to your own unique situations. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. And I think that's it. All right, so Pisces, what messages do we have for Pisces? Past, present, future for Pisces. What do we have? Past, present, future for Pisces. So we have the Magician in the reverse here and the Temperance card in the reverse. I feel like in the past year, I feel like there may have been a lack of initiative here, just trying to make things happen here. You may felt like in the past year that, you felt like you couldn't manifest what you wanted to bring in, and that with the Temperance card in the reverse here, I feel like you guys were losing patience. Yeah, there was just a lack of balance in the past here. Maybe a lack of structure here too, a lack of consistency, a lack of, what's the word I'm looking for? A lack of, gosh, what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. It's like right at the tip of my tongue. Maybe it'll come to me as I kind of go along with this read. With the Nine of Wands. And the Five of Wands. In the past, I feel like you guys were going through a lot of conflict here. A lot of internal conflict. Some of you guys may have been feeling very hurt. And just keep in mind, sometimes, the way that we think and the way that we feel about ourselves, especially if we see ourselves in the negative light, we're actually hurting ourselves. Yeah. Oh, discipline. Discipline. The High Priestess and the Knight of Swords here. I feel like in the past year, I feel like you had a really hard time sitting with yourself. I feel like with the Knight of Swords here, there's a sense of kind of wanting something very immediate, wanting something very quickly here, But, I feel like, what I learned that's not how life works. We can't have things handed to us quickly. We have to really work for it. You know what I mean? We can't take shortcuts, to get to where we need to be, we kind of have to do it the hard way. Yeah. And shortcuts, shortcuts that we take, it doesn't really last long. The shortcuts that we take, it's very temporary. Yeah. Because we're not, building that muscle, that discipline muscle, that structure, that consistency to get to where you need to be to get what we want, right? So let's see, tell me about Pisces in the present. Pisces in the present. Pisces in the presence. Wow, we have the Tower in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse, it's kind of like, okay, you're experiencing a Tower moment, but when I see the Tower in the reverse, this is the kind of like an energy, the Tower is falling, but there's no possible way that you could rebuild it, right? So, the way that you may have been operating, the way that you may have been viewing yourself or seeing yourself, Pisces, this just can't continue anymore, This is like a self-inflicting suffering that, someone here is, putting on themselves. I feel like someone here is suffering here, someone here is suffering, kind of playing the victim here, kind of woe is me sort of thing, So, also Pisces, I just wanted to let you know that even though the energy is coming up this way, if this is not you, this could be an energy of someone in and around you here and you feel just drained around this person. You feel like this person's too much. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. I think in the present here, some of you guys may be going through a huge spiritual awakening. I think that this is a tower moment that someone here can no longer avoid. What else, Pisces? Seven of Cups. And the Hangman. I feel like someone here is like suspended in this illusion. Someone here is suspended in this delusion here. I think that someone here is really leaning on their illusions here to sort of like survive, to get by. You know, sometimes, you know, sometimes people go through so much trauma, so much pain, so much hurt, and they don't have the tools to deal with it. What happens is that they build this escape hatch, this kind of like their survival mechanism to sort of like get by creating this reality for themselves that they feel comfortable in, you know? They build this story, they build this narrative that, oh, this is like who I am, this is what I should do, that sort of thing. But, you know, part of it is also not real too. Maybe it's really real for the person that's creating it, but also at the same time, it's not real. Yeah. Let's see, tell me about Pisces in the future. What's going on, Pisces in the future? Pisces in the future. Pisces in the future. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You also have the Five of Cups. I think that I feel like someone's inner child woundings are really showing up here. We all, to a degree, we all have some sort of wounded inner child. Do you know what I mean? And it's really up to us to take responsibility to take care of that wounded inner child. The Nine of Cups and the Devil. I think that someone here is just not really handling things really well. Like, I just feel like someone here is definitely going down the wrong path in how to cope. You know, it's like poor coping skills, poor coping tools. Someone here has like a major drinking problem here. Yeah, I just feel like the universe is saying that this can't continue anymore. And a lot of times, you know, the Tower card is the universe nudging somebody. You know, kind of like, hey, come on, like get your shit together, that sort of thing, right? So let's see, tell me more about Pisces here. We have the Justice card, Libra energy here, and the Queen of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You know what this universe is saying here? We all have karma, whether it's good or bad. And Spirit is saying to take care of your own karma here so that you don't put it on to somebody else, so that you don't pass it down to future generations, such as your children and stuff like that, because whatever you don't deal with, right, your karma gets passed down to your children. Yeah. So, Pisces, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you guys in another read. All right? Thanks, guys. Bye.